So in this video, I will talk about how to teaching listening skills for kids and the way to improve it. So my teaching objective is to teach listening skills for kids. So because when the kids hearing what the teacher said, they can doing it right with the right understanding from what they have hearing. It is also related to what is listening comprehension meaning. So let me talk about a little bit about what is listening comprehension meaning. Listening comprehension is more than just hearing what is said. So it's a child's ability to understand the meaning of the words when they hear something from the teacher, and they can relate the meaning of the words in some way with their right understanding from what they have heard from the teacher. Because a good listening comprehension enables them, the kids, to understand, remember, discuss, and even retell it in their own words. So the way how they can apply it with the right way. Actually, this listening skills is an important skill to develop even at an early age for kids, because a good listeners, they can grow up to become a good communication in the future. According to Mikagi ideas, I will start teaching a listening skills, and also later I will explain some the way how to improve it. According to Mikagi ideas, there are 5 tips that will make the setup of listening practice in the classroom when the teacher teaching in the class for the kids or the students, so the students can understand it easily. And actually these 5 tips is effective in teaching the listening skills for kids. First tips is to students do during. So these tips is always start like a good listening task is one with active response occurring during the class. So when the teacher gives a comments, do the students or the kids doing it right? So a great model for listening tasks in children's games, it's named Simon Says. So it's like the teacher gives a comments to the kids, like Simon says, put your hands on your head. And then Simon says, lower your hands to your side. And then Simon says, lift your left leg. So the kids, when the kids hearing the comments, do the kids will doing it right? Just as well as what that have been comments from the teacher. So the students follow these comments bodily, and they do these comments while at the same time they are listen to what the teacher said. And the second one tips is see it. So the teacher can see the students when they do during, like the first tips, whether they move their bodies or writing and drawing just like the comments from the teacher. And we use these tips, teacher can see every little things that the kids doing and the progress that the students have been done. Because from these tips, the teacher can know do the students is understand, or the another student, or the another students is understand also, or maybe not. And the next tips is keep it short. Because from what's the meaning of keep it short? Actually, this is the way how teacher, when the teacher plan to do something or doing if the teacher want to do a activity in class, actually the teacher doesn't need to plan like a long time activity for kids, because actually when teacher teaching in a class of kids or children, because the teacher must know do this activity is can adjust with the kids ability or not. When the teacher doing keep it short activity, I think it can make the kids or the students can understand easily for what have been taught to them. The next tips is play it again. So because we know that when something that is replayed over and over and over, especially if it's for kids, they can remember something easily, just and it can fit as well as the kids brain's capacity. The last one tips is change it up, because when teacher want to increasing the variety of the audio that the teacher using in the class, because it can or it will make more listening to the class for, and its way can make the students or the kids understand easily. And also from increasing the variety of the audio, it can help the students or kids learn something new. And for the next subject that I will talk in this video is how to improve the listening skills for kids. We as a teacher can ask the students or the kids to repeat what we have said. Like for example, after giving an instruction, so we can ask them to repeat what we have said to them. The next is practice following instruction in form of a games. Also, we can use the audio stories, so we can let the children listen to the stories together, so and then they can retell it with their own words. Next is play follow the leader. It has the same meaning like the students follow the teacher. As what I have mentioned at the beginning, the example for this kind of way to improve the children listening skills is using or play games like the Simon Says. Yeah, so that's all what I want to explain in this short video. And for the conclusions, sounds are all around us. So sounds is everything around us. We can hear it in our daily life, in our everyday. Because the ability to detect sounds is just hearing, but the ability to attach meaning from a words or something is listening. So that's why it is important to improve or increasing the listening skills. Closing this short video, I like to conclude using the words from Eleanor Johnson. Listening is a crucial skill for young children to acquire. Listening is one of the basic building blocks of the language and communication, and particularly in the early years of education. And it is one of the main vehicles for a child's learning. And thank you all for your attention, and see you in my next video.